For
Yo, what's the deal? You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Cartier. You in Cartier World. Today we got another reaction video, bro. I need y'all to like, comment, and sub, man. Like, comment, sub up, bro. Do y'all thing, man. Y'all been doing it, running them numbers up. Keep that dialogue going, bro. Comment, comment, comment. Turn on them post notifications too, man. I see y'all. You know we got more content on the way. It's just inevitable. It's what we do over here. If y'all want the best reactions and all that, the most consistent, just holla at me. You know what I'm saying? Check out the dial. You know what I mean? Just check me out. But today, Tupac warned me not to sign the Suge Knight. He gave me a facial expression to warn me. This is Federal Star of the group Onyx. Onyx was Jam Master Jay's group. He's the one who signed Onyx, the group. But yeah, let's see what Federal Star gotta say.
line, right, of you and Pac at the Sunset Park premiere. What's the story behind that photo?
Yeah, and I heard some bullshit online. It was like that was Jada Pinkett next to Tupac too, right? It's funny. The internet is undefeated, man. But yeah, Tupac, man. Tupac was like, he was like, he was like the sun. When he came around, you felt his energy. Like you see the sun is in the sky, you could feel it way up there. Like you feel the sun rays. That's like Tupac. Like when he walks in, you could feel power. You know what I'm saying? I just did a movie called Sunset Park, basketball movie. Shout to the Sunset Park crew, Terrence Howard, my man Chi-Town, Drano, Talent, all those dudes, man. We had a great time shooting that movie. Busy B, DeAndre Barnes. We had a great time shooting that movie, man. We shot that like 1993. Rhea Perlman was the coach. It was a basketball movie. Great movie. And they did a soundtrack. Back in the days, the movies had soundtracks, you know what I'm saying? And on that soundtrack, there was MC Lyte, Mobb Deep, Onyx, of course, you know, we on the soundtrack, and Tupac. So Tupac being on the soundtrack, when they had the movie premiere, he was signed to Death Row at the time, rolling with Suge Knight and all them dudes. He came to the premiere because his song was on the soundtrack. So that was the reason he was there. When he walked in late. Like the movie was almost like starting and he walked in and like everybody kind of like looked like to see who was coming through the doors, and you just seen like in the shadows.
Niggas was shocked. You heard him when Pac walked in the rooms, man. He just was that guy. You couldn't miss him. It was an energy that he was carrying with him. People just knew he, you know what I'm saying? They felt his presence, and that lets you know the sign of a legend, that you around someone legendary when they come in a room and grab the attention effortlessly. You know, they're not doing it on purpose. It's just like it's them. They're kind of like carrying that essence, and I don't know, man. I think it's kind of one of those chosen things. Like God, it's just either you got it or you don't got it. But okay, so he kind of building up to it. So Tupac and him was on a movie soundtrack. They see each other at the premiere. All right, what do Pac say?
Like the whole Death Row standing in the back of the movie theater. And it was like, all right, stop the movie for a minute. Then they just kind of stopped the movie a little bit. He sat down. When he sat down, I was like, oh, Tupac is in here. You know what I'm saying? Tupac, at that time, he was the biggest star in hip hop. He was the biggest thing going. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. So he comes in with Suge Knight. And this is before, I don't know if this is before, I think this is before the beef with Biggie, I think. I don't think there's no East Coast, West Coast beef at this time. I don't know because, all right, he sits in, he comes in with Suge Knight, the whole Death Row. They sit in the back, like 2 seats behind me. So I'm like, oh, this nigga Tupac about to watch me on the big screen. So now I'm like, you know, I had a date with me, and I'm like, I forgot.
This nigga getting jitters, homie. Tupac has made another grown man nervous. Oh, Tupac's watching me on the movie, he feeling all subconscious, self-conscious. He worried about Tupac and he got a baddie next to him. Man, that's crazy. That nigga Tupac is legendary. R.I.P. Tupac, bro.
I've had with me, you know what I'm saying? Cause I'm looking at him the whole movie. I'm not
Pause.
even watching the movie. Like every time something crazy in the movie happened, I'm watching him. And he's just like having a good time, throwing popcorn and laughing and just he's enjoying himself. You know, I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, damn, this nigga Tupac, you know, he digging the movie. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, this is, and I'm the star of the movie. You know what I'm saying? This is one of my starring roles. So after the movie is over, you know, most times after the movie is over, they do the pictures. So now everybody's in the lobby. Yo, Tupac, Fredro, take a picture. Boom, boom, boom. We took a picture. Boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that picture was the only picture that I seen from that night with me and him. But we took a lot of pictures. That photographer, whoever that photographer was, took a lot of pictures of me and Pac that night. But that's the only picture that I saw. And when I seen Pac, when we took the picture, he was like, yo, you did your thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was like congratulating me. And I just felt like, damn, like, cause at the time, I had the movie called Strapped Out, Tupac had Juice, kind of like at the same time. So we kind of came in the movie game at the same time. So I thought he did a great job in Juice. I was like, yo, this nigga's an ill actor. I thought he was, you know, better than me, you know what I'm saying? Like, so when I saw him at the movie premiere, I was like, oh shit, this nigga's really like fucking with me, you know what I'm saying? So after we take the picture,
That's interesting. Like he was looking at you know, that lets you know Pac was really stand out for this guy. Pac wasn't no casting director, director of the movie, nothing like that. But he wanted to impress Pac because this is his co-worker essentially. He's a rapper. Fredro Starr is a rapper. He was starring in the movie. Fredro Starr is starring in the movie. So I think maybe Fredro was kind of looking at him like, yeah, he was in adoration, adoring him, but also, bro, like he just wanted to compete. And if he felt like Pac was the best, he like, damn, that's hard. The best saying I did my thing. I did a good job on this film. Shout out to Sunset Park too, though. You know, shout out. That's hard, bro. A lot of these stories usually go untold, but I think this is what I love about hip hop, man. Digging these stories up, seeing these legends, and how they coexisted.
the night was like, yo, let's take a walk to the parking lot. I want to talk to you. I'm like, all right, cool. So me, Tupac, and Suge Knight, we take a walk. Just us three. Everybody else kind of stayed back. So we walking in the parking lot and we post up. They got the Rolls Royce. We kind of like post up next to the Rolls Royce. Pac had the, I don't know if it was a white Rolls Royce. It was convertible. So Nick lit up a blunt, you know what I'm saying? I had some weed, he had some weed. And then Suge Knight was like, yo, good movie, man. He's like, yo, I want to sign you to Death Row.
Damn, straight shot, nigga. He pull up, double R, Pac, Suge. Nigga, like I want to sign you, nigga. Death Row it up. Damn, that's a legendary moment right there, man. That right there is a moment you never forget. It's like even though he didn't sign, he never forgot it, and it still stand out because how you know the Tupac thing happened. It's just a moment in history, man. That's crazy. I could see that's crazy, man. Suge was about them dollars.
And I'm like, huh? Like, what you talking about? Like, you know, Suge Knight had a reputation for being that nigga, like, you know, and when I was talking about energy, like Pac is the sun, Suge Knight is the moon. That nigga, he got the dark energy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I felt that shit. Like, so when he was like, yo, I want to sign you to Death Row, kind of like, I got shook. I was like, but I'm already signed to Def Jam. I was trying to figure my way out this shit. Nah, don't worry about that. I'll figure that shit. I know Jay. I know
Mm.
Russell. I take care of that. Ain't nothing to worry about. But the nigga Tupac was looking at me like he giving me that side eye, like he wasn't encouraging the shit. He wasn't like, yeah, nigga. So
That nigga, you know, that's gangster Suge, bro. They say he did, you know, I've heard a lot of stories like that. He was carrying this quote unquote dark energy. That's nigga, that's big mob Suge. Nigga, that's gangster Suge, bro. He was scary. He was a real gangster turned executive and CEO. But he was still like, it's so many stories of him punking niggas and just really standing on it. So he ain't lying about Suge reputation. But it's interesting that Pac wasn't egging it on or supporting it too. Maybe at this point, you know, Pac was already unhappy with his deal and him and Suge was getting into it, or he felt like, I don't think this, you know, I don't think you want to take this route. And that's kind of real of him for not even, because he could have been on Suge's side, egged it on, and kind of put him in a bad predicament. Or maybe this would have made his career even bigger. What do y'all think?
Death Row, nigga, we got it. I ain't hear none of that from that nigga. That nigga was quiet. That nigga was like,
Mm.
I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I'll get at you on a later note, but we'll go back to the you know, people, whatever. And that was that, you know. So that was the night of that party. That was from the Sunset Park premiere, 1994 probably. Yeah, man, that was ill.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. So Pac, he was giving you that look like, yo, don't sign the death row.
Right,
Mm.
right, like you don't want to do this, my brother. Like, stay where you at, my nigga. And you know what? I would never even though Death Row and them niggas was popping,
Mm.
they was the biggest things in hip hop. Let's keep it real at that time. Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, we was on a Chronic tour with them niggas, man. I mean, these niggas had $1 million set every night. Like the
Damn.
production was $1 million. You know what I'm saying? So these niggas was on a whole nother level. But my loyalty to Jam Master Jay, I would never, ever even think about some shit like that. Unless Jay was with it. Unless Jay was like, all right, cool, we gonna cross connect this, collaborate this shit. Then I'll be like, all right, cool. But I would never like, you know what I'm saying, do some shit like that. Because Jay put me in the game, like, there was no reason to do anything like that. We was rolling with Def Jam. Def Jam was, you know, was probably #2 in the game as far as selling records. So we was still rolling with the winning team, the championship team.
Hey man, y'all let me know what y'all think, bro. You think how would it have been if Fredro Starr was on Death Row? And do you think Pac was just like he didn't agree, so that's why he was so quiet? You think Pac was jealous? I don't really look at and think Pac as like, oh, this is a jealous type of dude. You know, but maybe he was jealous, or was he just having his best interest? Like, you ain't really trying to do that because, you know, yeah, man, the West Coast, East Coast beef, that was a big deal. That was a big, big deal. Uh, you know, and Fredro Starr, you know what I'm saying? He from Southside Jamaica, Queens, New York. Jam Master J and them from New York, so his loyalty law, it makes sense. But yeah, man, let me know in them comments, bro. It's Cartier, you in Cartier World.